All right. In this video, we're going to talk about TikTok Shop's affiliate program, how to set it up, how it works. What is the affiliate program? This is how influencers can make commissions, can make a commission on sales they drive from their content. So all of this is tracked and managed within TikTok. So when a sale is made, TikTok pays the commission directly to the influencer, and then they also send you your cut. They take out their cut, obviously, then they send you the rest, right? So like the best thing about TikTok's affiliate program is it allows you to build out a massive affiliate network without the headache and the hassle of having to manage it all yourself, because it's all done within the platform, right? So the way you would navigate to the affiliate program is on TikTok Shop. I didn't include a screenshot here, but there's a section called affiliate. You click that and it takes you to this, right? And so inside the affiliate program, there's basically two different ways of setting this up: open collaboration and target collaboration. And in this, we're going to talk about going through it, what it means. And, there's a lot of things in here that are fairly similar to how things are set up to TikTok Creator Marketplace. TikTok Creator Marketplace has been around for years. And it's how you would find influencers to work with to create content even before TikTok Shop. We started selling on TikTok Shop before they even had the affiliate program, and so like have them releasing the affiliate program was a huge game changer for us in allowing us to find influencers and how we compensated influencers, because it allowed us to pay influencers less upfront or nothing upfront, and they make it all in the back end off of how well their content performs. And so it really brings out a great level playing field for both buyer or sellers and content creators, and making sure that everybody's fairly compensated. Like we've had some videos where we've done over $80,000 in sales from a single video. I know there's other brands out there that have done even more than that. And so, because if you can get a video created and it can do $80,000 in sales, I'm more than happy to pay the influencer more, because they deserve it, right? Most videos out there don't drive $80,000 in sales in a month or two. It just doesn't happen very frequently, especially on a product that's like $30. And so, it makes sense that the influencer is compensated for that, because most don't achieve those limits when it comes to the how much sales are driving. So what you're going to do is, first we'll click on the open collaboration. And for the open collaboration, what you're going to do is you're going to enroll all your products in the store. And you can put on auto add products, so that way all feature products are added. And then you can set the store level commission per product. So for this brand here that we're working with, we just set a 20% commission on everything. I would say most commissions range from 10% to 20%. Sometimes you see other sellers doing it for 5%. If you do a higher commission, sometimes that works out better in the beginning to attract influencers in to work with you, and then over time you can lower it down. In here, you also want to make sure that you offer free samples. So I just put that there's 10 available. You could put more if you wanted to. You could put less if you wanted to. I just put 10. I leave it as an indefinite time period. If those 10 are gone, then I just add 10 more in, right? But this way I just have to control it. In terms of like what we're looking for, you could choose a product category. I don't. I just kind of left it blank. But you could say, for free samples, you only want to give it out to people with 50,000 followers that, have done at least some sales in the last 30 days, and their average views per video is at least 10,000, right? So that way you at least know you're getting better or, higher quality influencers. So you can, the difference between open collaboration and store collaboration is this. Open collaboration used to be called something else. And basically for the open collaboration, anybody can apply to work with you. Obviously you have restrictions around who can get a free product or not. A lot of times people just buy your product off of TikTok Shop and then they make content about it and they join the open collaboration. But with a targeted collaboration, it allows you to set a specific commission for an influencer, right? So, when we first started, we did 20% affiliate commissions. Now it's down to 10 for our open collaborations. But for our targeted collaborations, maybe it's an influencer we've worked with for a while that's had great success for us. We're offering them maybe 15, right? So targeted collaboration, all it is, it allows you to offer a different commission rate for a different influencer that you're working with. That's really the only difference between it. Um, so finding creators, like I said, when we first started selling, affiliate wasn't a thing. They didn't have all this data and information here about the affiliates or about creators. And so I honestly think going through and finding creators in the affiliate center is way better than looking through Creator Marketplace, because at the end of the day, what we're looking for and what we care about is who can sell products, right? TikTok Creator Marketplace, we can't see that information. We have no idea if they can sell products. We can only see views, right? But if they can sell a product, well, then they're a winner. So I personally think, if you're looking for influencers, go through TikTok, scroll through, save influencers, message them, invite them to campaigns. But if you really want to dig into like the data and see like who can sell, TikTok, in the affiliate program, finding creators, this is where you're going to do it. All right, so there's several different filtering options. All right, Pierre, there's creators, followers, and performance. So for creators, you can choose product category, follower count, average commission rate. That doesn't matter. Content type, if it's a video or lives, if they work with an agency. Personally, we tend to avoid creators that have an agency, because if they work with an agency, they tend to charge a lot more. You're working with a middleman, the agency, not directly with the creator, and it's not worth the headache or the additional expense that the agency is taking. So we tend to not work with any agencies because they're just a pain. If you check this box for fast growing, that basically means that these influencers have sold a lot of stuff recently, and I recommend checking that. I find that that works pretty well when you're looking through and scrolling through. Again, follower age demographics, male, female, like who are you selling your products to? Then the performance, so GMV is gross merchandise value sold, so you can set limits on that. Units sold, average views per video, per average views per live, engagement rate, brand collaborations. So you have all these different filtering options. Like I said, I like doing the fast growing. I find that works well. And then also selecting for categories. Whatever category you're selling in, finding an influencer that has previously made content in that category, I think works out pretty well. You can also do limits by, follower count. And obviously, if you're targeting females, choose females. Targeting males, choose males. Gender. So yeah, so I would say those are definitely some of the main filters I do. I'm one of those that I prefer not to go super heavy on filtering starting out. I like to go light on filters and slowly add on additional filters over time, but also like scroll through the results and kind of pick and poke and prod and see what I can like. So when you click on one of their profiles, this is what it looks like. So you can see this guy over the last 30 days has done $114,000 in sales, sold almost 5,000 units. His average sales like 1807. Maybe yeah. GMV per buyer is 2835. So that's probably includes shipping and tax. That's why it's more. You can see that majority of sales come from videos, not lives. TikTok, because they're a Chinese company, they really love lives. There's some sellers and some brands that do extremely well with lives. We found it to be a little bit hit and miss personally. A lot of these companies that are doing lives, like honestly, they're live streaming like 24/7, and a lot of times they have it on recording, and they're not supposed to, but they do. Um, so yeah. So we can see here, a lot of information about how successful the influencer has been. So typically, this influencer is, selling products that offer a 15% commission. 166 different types of products, 19 different brands that she's worked with, and the product price of $2.79 all the way up to $300. So she's made 88 videos, obviously made 88. Not all of them have been done really well, but the ones that have done well probably have done really well. So average views per video is, 2,500. For lives, she hasn't really sold that much. We can see, dive into all the follower demographics. We can see units sold. So it looks like mid and January, she had a couple good videos there, that carried it through there, kind of died down. And so we can see here, and you can click and watch some of those videos about what she's done. Like this one has 1 million, this one has, 500,000 views, 352,000 views. And so, yeah, so these are, the videos with products. So like the, TikTok creator or the affiliate program demographics and information is 10 times better than TikTok Creator Marketplace. Like honestly, like I wouldn't spend a lot of time digging through Creator Marketplace to find influencers. If you want to dig through and find influencers, dig through affiliate because you only care about who can sell, right? And clearly this lady can sell some product. And then if you keep on scrolling down, it's also going to recommend similar creators with similar content, right? So 10,000 sales, 454,000 in sales, not even 1 million followers. So you can also find some really good additional creators that you could reach out to. Obviously, Boutique, they're probably selling their own product, Blue Water is probably selling their own product. So like you probably couldn't reach out to some of these guys, but some of these other ones I'm sure you could. 354,000, 390,000 in sales, 325,000 in sales over the past 30 days, right? So there's a lot of, people that, that have sold a lot of product, and these are all great ones that we can reach out to. And you can see fast growing, fast growing, fast growing. So we can see which ones are having, are growing quickly. So, affiliate program, in my opinion, is a great place to find influencers. So the other thing with this, let me just go back, is when you're going through and searching for influencers, maybe I didn't include it on here. Oh, this little heart, that's how you can favorite an influencer, right? And then once you have a bunch favored or favorited, saved, whatever you want, you can batch invite all of them to a campaign, right? So if you set up a collaboration, you can invite all of them to it. And so the collaboration is very similar to the TikTok Creator Marketplace campaigns that you would set up. And so, how to be successful with affiliates, focus on building long-term relationships. I think I talked a little bit about that in my last video, or not my last one, but at the end of the TikTok Creator Marketplace video series. And you want to build up a community with your influencers, right? You want to create your own sub community on TikTok of people that are promoting your products, that are promoting your brand, that you like working with. In the first TikTok Creator Marketplace video, I talked about how, sometimes creators can be divas, right? Sometimes it's just not worth dealing with them, even if they have a big following count. To be successful with creators, you really want to focus on building out that relationship with them. You're scratching their back, they're scratching yours, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. And so if you can focus on building up a relationship with your influencers, you could be a lot more successful. Your reach can get a lot further. They'll make a lot more content for you. They'll make better content for you. They're more willing to adjust their content to make it better because they want to make you happy. They want to make sure that they're successful too. One of the great things about using the affiliate program is because it's mostly commission based, and a lot of the creators that are in the affiliate program are doing it for the commission. A lot of times you don't have to pay for a upfront. You don't have to pay an upfront fee. You just have to send them a free product. And so, this is a great way where you can find really good influencers that have been really successful with creating content. There's a lot of people out there now that are teaching people how to become, do affiliate marketing, creating content to sell products on TikTok Shop now. Um, and there's a lot of people making a lot of money from it. So, and all those guys, they're just telling people come in here and look for free, look for companies that are willing to give away free products and then make content. So that way you don't have to buy it. But again, make sure that the influencers that are applying to work with you or you're inviting to work with you, that they're the right fit for your product, for your brand, to be able to be successful. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and I hope that you guys can use this information to find good influencers to work with you to create content for your brand.